Hello and welcome to Seed and Stone Musings. Thanks for listening this week and joining me on this beautiful, blustery day. This week I wanted to speak to you about the beautiful and blustering experience that I'm having right now, living a soul-directed life. Talk a little bit about the importance of resourcing ourselves so that we can create the capacity to meet these edges that often soul takes us into. Soul asks so much of us and seems to be so ruthless in the way that it will use anything in my life to bring me to an edge that cracks me open even more to living more fully in the world. This past week I was asked to open my heart in a way that I have not ever known possible. I didn't, and still I'm not sure if I have the capacity to open my heart in this way to the world and to relationships with people. And I know that opening my heart is such a big, important piece of the work that I bring. It's where the fierceness is where the beloved, as I've mentioned so many times, the fierceness of the beloved and cracking my heart open, the power of an open heart, the fierceness of an open heart that's aligned with soul is really the root of my work with people in mentoring, guiding, teaching, poetry. And so it was as if mystery created a divine intervention, which I believe happens for all of us, that these experiences that we happen in our lives, that we sometimes pathologize, that are deeply traumatizing, and not to take away from the power of them, the deep feelings they bring, that's part of it. And I believe it's a divine intervention in the way in which it brings us into a bigger conversation with soul and mystery. Because as we walk this path in conversation with soul, soul asks so much of us, takes us to such edges, so we need to be resourced. So why not? Why wouldn't mystery create divine interventions throughout our whole life, my whole life, that would open me up, that would invite me to resource myself, that would invite me to feel more, so that then whenever I encounter soul, I'm ready. I'm more open. You know, this is the work of my teacher, Bill Plotkin, who talks so much about the importance of cultivating these facets of wholeness in his book, Wild Mind. If you have not read it, I highly recommend it. Working to cultivate these facets within yourself, to get to know all the different parts and the protective ways and the ways in which these parts keep us safe and small so that we can step more fully into this. This past week, as I found myself once again on an edge, my heart breaking, filling with love and opening, breaking, filling in love with opening, going back and forth, back and forth. Without this place, without the world, without this work of cultivating these resources, I may not have been able to show up, may not have been able to feel, I may have shut down. And at times I did, because it's so overwhelming what's being asked. So this importance of coming to the earth, of finding these places that support us. Earth offers us this healing potential, and not only this healing potential, but when we realize that we are part of this place in this deep way, our soul place, we can fully experience what it is to be a human being. So we need to resource ourselves to move into soul, to move into coming and finding that place, so we can experience it more and become more human. Become more wild nature what we are, what we have forgotten. And this poem I want to share with you, Earth is Mother, speaks to these different threads. Came through on a place where people had gone to heal themselves, their addictions, their wounds. And this poem came through on this piece of land that sat above this river. Earth is Mother. Earth is Mother, healing. Earth is Mother, healing. Earth is Mother, healing even the darkest unraveling heart. Unveil yourself to her. She is waiting to heal and renew even the deepest wounds. Your fear is not alone. Each step you take spirals you inward to your beauty. Stand in the softness of the rock, draped in prayers and unlived stories casted away. Surrender to the deeper calling. Surrender to the deeper calling that trembles in your core, untouched by influence or wounding. Listen. Listen. Listen to the wind cut through the noise, calling you home. Feel, feel, feel the earth wrap herself around you with invitations of mercy and grace. For more Seed and Stone musings, visit seedandstone.org.